I'm seeing a lot of posts and stories about architects who are leaving architecture for various reasons: low pay, the grind, not having a balance of life and the work, or disenchantment over real practice after an animated view of architecture in architecture school. But your goals to become an architect run much deeper than those. That's why this conversation with architecture firm leaders in the 14 framework focuses on your commitment to what you really want out of architecture. And what is that to you? Changing the world? Serving others? The rush of creativity? Or all of these? I was introduced to The Greatest Salesman in the World, a book by Og Mandino by my teacher and mentor, Dean Graziosi. Scroll number 3, he focuses on a lot, and that is, I will persist until I succeed. So that's why this topic is about persistence in your life and in your practice. I've got 5 strategies for putting persistence in the forefront of your priorities. The first is to embrace a growth mindset, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, expanding yourself. Setbacks are just temporary lessons. They're things that didn't work. And we want to keep striving toward the things that do work. Just because something doesn't work, you don't just give up. It's about remaining committed to your long-term goals. And the second is to set clear, achievable goals. For each goal, have a realistic set of action steps that lead to that goal. And each of those action steps are goals in and of themselves. So you break down your objectives into smaller increments, and so you can actually see progress along the way. You don't need perfection, you need progress. But having manageable tasks that achieve those steps helps you keep focus on your main purpose, because you can see yourself growing and expanding into what you want, even in the face of obstacles. And the third is to cultivate resilience. Resilience is the art of bouncing back from setbacks. You can develop coping skills, but it's more than that. They're strategies for dealing with setbacks and dealing with things that throw you down so you can get back up. These might be stress management techniques, seeking support from your peers, but the focus is on strategies that get you through those tough times when you want to quit and say, it's not worth being an architect, because it probably is worth being an architect when you all put it back toward your main goals. The fourth is learning from your failures. Failures are not just things that didn't work and you shove them aside and go on to the next thing. Learn from what didn't work so that the next thing that you do try is informed by that previous experience. That's a natural part of the journey to success. So analyze your failures and extract the valuable lessons. Apply those insights to your future endeavors. And what we might consider to be a failure might actually be a message about your direction. The fifth is to stay committed to your vision. So you have to know what that vision is. Write it down. That strong sense of purpose can fuel your persistence. Stay motivated and focused on achieving your goals despite your challenges. Focusing on these strategies, embrace a growth mindset, set clear, achievable goals, cultivate resilience, learn from your failures, and stay committed to your vision. These 5 strategies will help you persist until you succeed.